the climate has changed substantially as a result of the financial crisis, hasn't it? I mean, if you go back to 2005, when you had Make Poverty History Here as a real sort of height, the G7 met at Gleneagles, had big pledges on aid and development generally. You've been banging the drum for aid. You've run into big arguments with people like Bill Easterly. You call for a tripling of aid. He says that aid doesn't work. I mean, the climate has become both politically and intellectually tougher, hasn't it? I mean, do you think that...
I wouldn't say intellectually tougher, because the case is stronger than ever. You look at malaria. This is an area that Easterly and many others said couldn't do. And 10 years ago, I and others said, you've got to do it. I was heading a WHO commission at the time. And the malariologists knew what to do. And we've put in resources, mobilized Global Fund to fight AIDS, TB, and malaria, gotten tremendous progress. So no one should, who knows anything about it, fail to understand it works, and it's working. But the climate's gotten a lot tougher. Gleneagles was the apex. Making Poverty History was the high point of this campaign in terms of the overall commitments and enthusiasm. But here's an unfortunate truth. Even before the financial crisis, the Gleneagles commitments were not being met. And I used to go to the German finance ministry, for example, and they'd say, Jeffrey, you don't think we're really going to do that, do you? Unfortunately, the cynicism that exists when it comes to the lives of the world's most vulnerable people sometimes can be shocking. But when the financial crisis came, of course, everything did become much harder. What this government is doing is a great tribute to the government, but it's a great tribute to this country. Because you have, across the political spectrum, a commitment for decency and for honoring these commitments and this responsibility, and the world knows it and really appreciates it.